Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Robyn, and today I'm going to share with you my June favorites. I made a list because I'm quite forgetful, and I also put everything into 4 categories, which are films, or like my top 4 films that I liked, music, events, and money well spent. Let's start with films first. These are not ranked and not necessarily the best films that I've watched that month, but these are the films that I remembered most, like even days and weeks after. So the first one is The Test. That's a queer short film that you can watch here on YouTube. I'm gonna put the link down in the description box below for you to watch. I really can recommend watching that. Then The Wedding Banquet, another queer film with queer POC. Like, even the actors are queer, some of them. I don't know if all of them, but at least some of them, which is really refreshing to see. Then The Juice of Evil, another queer film. It's mostly queer films this month. And The Juice of Evil was made by and with drag queens, something I actually haven't really watched. No, by the time I'm filming this, I have watched another film with drag queens, but that's beside the point. That's gonna be in another video. But yeah, I already said that in the other video, but it was really fun to watch. Great audience, the drag queen who directed and like wrote and everything, the film, was also in the audience, so that was really cool. And lastly, K-pop Demon Hunters. It's K-pop, it's a movie about mental health, and they're fighting and against demons. So yeah, I mean, what more do you want? So the next category is gonna be events. I visited a lot of Mungay screenings. I kind of tried to talk about it in the previous video what Mungay is, but I'm just gonna share that again. Mungay is where the cinema chain York Cinema or York Kino show a queer film every Monday. It's really fun because most of the audience, maybe sometimes even all of the audience, are queer, and yeah, so it's like a really special event, I think, especially as a queer person myself. So if you're queer and if you live in Berlin or you're visiting Berlin and you're on a Monday, you're like, I want to watch some cinema. What can I watch? Go to Mungay. It's good. Then some colleagues and I tried D-Box. That's basically seats that are vibrating and moving depending on what happens on the screen. We watched How to Train Your Dragons. So every time there was like an explosion or fire or something, the seats were like vibrating and slightly shifting. And every time Hiccup was flying with Toothless, especially those earlier training scenes, the seats were moving left and right, sometimes even front and back, also like slightly vibrating, which was a really fun experience. I don't think I'm gonna do it again though, because I expected more movement and instead it was just more vibrations. I mean, I can recommend it if you haven't done that yet, just to get the experience. And I would also recommend choosing a film where there's a lot of flying. And the third and last event that was like kind of big for me that month was watching How to Train Your Dragons with my friends. We just had a lot of fun and it was really, really good. Like, usually I go alone to movies, but going to that, I don't think I would have watched that alone. So it was really the right decision to watch it with my friends. Third category is music. I was like, I haven't listened to that much music, but no, yeah, I have. It was just on repeat. I've listened to Conan Gray non-stop on repeat. And I listened to this song. It's quite a new one. I mean, by now he has yet another new one, but a really beautiful song, a really beautiful music video. I really like it. Conan Gray is one of my favorite artists. Like, I grew up watching his videos on YouTube as a young teen, and I'm still consuming his music. And then I also listened to Cat's Eye. I don't know if you know that. That's like an international pop band. They try to be kind of like K-pop, but it's not. necessarily K-pop. They have some K-pop styles. They make good music. They make fun music and fun music videos. I really like those. That was all the music I listened to in June. Sounds weird. But yeah, it was mostly Conan Gray. And now onto the fourth and last category called Money Well Spent. I'm gonna start with this bag, and it has my Nintendo 3DS XL in blue and black. Isn't it fun? Blue and black. I love it. I bought it used. Can you see? Oh, it. Can you see? But it's still working fine. I'm not gonna tell you how much I spent for it. I wish I would have spent only half of that, what I actually paid for it. But that's okay. In here are also many games. Some actually for the Nintendo 3DS XL and some for the normal Nintendo DS. I have like Mario Kart, Professor Layton, Super Mario Bros. A colleague lended to me Animal Crossing. So fun. I like it. It was really good. I played it a lot and I'm still playing it. I mean, yeah, I spent money. I also bought a couple of DVDs. I do not remember which ones, but they were money well spent. I also bought a pink oversized sweater. I usually don't really like wearing pink. I don't think that's my color, but because it was oversized, and then when it arrived, I tried it on and it was so good. It fit perfectly. It was so comfy, cozy. Best buy that month. And last thing for this category and the whole video actually is I bought an analog camera. It has this clear case, which is actually designed for underwater photography. I don't think I want to try that. For me, it's more like a safety protection kind of case. I can just take it out and there it is. It's black, simple. It was a bit difficult to figure out how to put in the film, but then I watched a video that basically showed how it works and I was like, oh. Yeah, just read the instruction. Read the instruction, bro. Wasn't that expensive, but I think it's cool to take live pictures. So yeah, these are all my June favorites. I hope you liked this video. Let me know down in the comments below what your June favorites were. Can be movies, can be a special event that you had, can be a favorite song or album or artist that you discovered, or just something you spend money on but it was a money well spent item. So that's the video. Thank you for watching and I hope I see you next time. Until then, bye bye.